At this point, you guys kind of know my style here on YouTube. I will just, like, upload me being terrible at a game and have zero issues with it whatsoever. And very rarely do I re-record an episode. Welcome to Niknaks, a game that I just recorded for a half hour and then promptly deleted my video and loaded it back up to play again, okay? This is a fascinating little game. Very, very interesting little game that is a mashup between, like, a roguelike, a deck builder, a creature collector, Monopoly. Like, it's combining so many things together. But the level of complexity in this game is absolutely fascinating for a little playtest. You can check this one out right now, link in the description down below. The dev has given me a key to the game that I maybe has more stuff than what the playtest has. I don't even know if the playtest is open to everybody. You can check it out, link in the description again down below. I'm going to do my best to explain what the heck is going on in this game, but you're going to... It's a fascinating idea for a game, and I'll try to explain. So nice job. How about we try again? You can replace your triple with the arrow keys. Replace a bottom knickknack, press it. You've got a few other starters. When you're ready, go ahead, begin a new run. Okay. We're just going to take Mr. Choco. We're going to take a Lucky, and we're going to take another Choco. This is a good start. And then I'll be able to explain exactly what's going on. I don't even want to play on anything other than beginner, man. My brain was broken therein, okay? So, the whole point of the game is that we have these knickknacks, right? Which are what you see here, and they're effectively your cards in your deck builder. As we play our knickknacks, they will do different things, right? So, the top of the knickknack kind of shows what damage it's doing. So this guy is doing 4 damage. This guy is doing 4 damage. This guy's actually doing 20 poison, which is not clear at all on the screen. But it is doing 20 poison to the enemy, or increasing poison by 20% or something related to poison, okay? Every knickknack has an ability, so like this guy, when he attacks, deal 5 damage to all enemies. He also grows 1 each turn, which gains a bonus. Bonus is like a keyword that impacts purple numbers. So every turn he would gain a bonus, which would make him now do 6 damage to all enemies when he attacks, and continue to grow that every single turn. This guy at the start of the turn gains 2 attack 3 times. Again, if we buff him, then he gains 3 attack 3 times, and he can start to ramp up like really freaking fast, which is interesting. I kind of like him, by the way. And then we have this guy, which when he attacks, he hastes all knickknacks in hand for 1, and haste temporarily reduces the cost of them. Now, this is like a lot of information when you have no clue how combat works in the game. But there's another piece of this we have to talk about, which is Ascension, okay? And this is not your Slay the Spire, you know, make the game harder. This is a mechanic in this game where I can take my knickknacks and basically say, hey, I don't want to use you in my deck right now. I want to gain your ability permanently for the entire fight. And it's free to do it, right? So I can ascend 1 unit per fight, and then they leave my deck, and their effect is just permanent unless it says something otherwise. So in this case, if I ascend this guy, then after 5 attacks, all of my knickknacks go -1 cost in my hand. If I ascend this guy, then I think, well, he's brittle. He gets destroyed if ascended, right? If I ascend this guy, then I think whenever any of my units attack, they deal 5 damage to all enemies, which is crazy, right? Like, this opens up so many opportunities. The effect applies to every single one of my units now, which is nuts. I think that this is insane, for what it's worth, because we could maybe ramp up your attack like crazy, because we're going to have ways to add to this number. We're going to have ways to add bonus. So I'm going to take you. Then we also get to do another thing that is just... is a mechanic that I have never even thought to exist in a roguelike game, especially in a deck builder, and that is that we can manipulate our end turn button. Okay, so when you hit end turn and you've used all of your energy, instead of us just ending the turn and getting nothing, we have these spells that we can click to just gain that benefit when we end our turn. So for instance, Grapes, which at the start of the turn, we give our Niknaks in hand +3 attack. The Eclipse, which we haste the rightmost Niknak for 3, which temporarily reduces the cost of that Niknak, which is interesting, but if that cooldown is 0, it forces them to attack, which is a little scary. Or we have Chaos, give a random Niknak +10 attack, discard my hand, and draw that many Niknaks. I think I'm just going to take some Grapes, which is nice. Here's where the Monopoly piece comes in. I'm going to roll 2 d4s and choose one to do, right? Treasure, I get a passive buff, which sounds good. If I go here, I can get a Mercenary for hire. No clue what that means. I think a passive buff sounds great, okay? So the Porcelain Ring, after your turn, infuse a random Niknak with +1 attack. Infuse is adding a stat permanently to them. Permanently. For the entire game. That sounds amazing for me. Compass at the start of the battle, haste all Niknaks for 1. It's also really good. I mean, that's -1 to the cost of the Niknak at the start of battle. Both are great. I mean, both are great. I think that that's probably better. Now, I can choose to roll again, and I'm going to. It costs 2 coins. I can roll again and then continue to work my way around the board. This question mark has given me a whatever in this scenario. I can give a Niknak a bonus. I can give a Niknak bonus but increase their cost. I can give a Niknak ramp, which adds the ramp value to their attack. I am going to give a Niknak +2 bonus and increase cost. We're going to increase the bonus of this guy, which makes him now gain 12 attack at the start of the turn. And that's permanent, for the record. So every turn he gains 12 attack, which is going to ramp him up real freaking fast. And now we can fight. And you get to choose what fight you want to do. You can go for a harder fight, which is going to in turn give you more money, but it's going to be harder to do. Or you can just do easier fights and get less money. I think that we're in a position where I can potentially kill both of these guys in a adequate amount of time. So here's our board that we're now fighting in. Here's our 3 Niknaks that we have in our hand right now. When I attack with a Choco, it gives a random Niknak +3 attack, which is fine. I can also just like ascend your ass, right? So I can ascend you, and now after an attack, give a random Niknak +2 attack. That's our Ascension bonus. So I can just now play this guy, and it has given this guy +2 attack because we're using our Ascension bonus. It's an absurd mechanic. I love it, but it's an absurd mechanic. So keep hitting. We need to try to kill this guy off. Here's our other guy. So this is when it attacks, give +2 bonus to the leftmost Niknak. Keep in mind the bonus is what scales that purple number. So obviously we got like some pretty big plays, right? Because if we can play this guy to start scaling this guy, and we get this guy at a lowered cost at the start if we draw him first, it starts to pop, man. It starts to pop, and I think that it could get very, very interesting. So now, start a turn, give all the Niknaks in my hand +3. Gotta say that this guy is actually impossible to play because he's a 6 now. So maybe I've completely screwed this up because I actually can't freaking play you, man. I can't play you. I gotta find a way to lower your cost now, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Now, you're probably going, Tyler, your health is pretty low. You only got, so much health. That's a great point. Fortunately, we just gain all of our health back every fight. So every fight, you're starting fresh at 50. There's not really any defense in this game. It's kind of just like a pure offense deck builder, which is an interesting idea. It just is doing a lot of things that I've never seen a game do before. And I love that, man. I love the fact that we've gotten unique in here. So I can get a crit, but get a curse. Let's do it. I have no clue what crit does, so that's probably not great. Yeah, you're a 6 cost, man. That's too much. I didn't realize that. You're a hefty lad, my guy. Very hefty lad. Let's give you crit, because we're gonna be... Oh, crit makes you a ×2. Oh, what the frick, man. That could have been crazy. All enemies have 20% max health. That's pretty bad, okay? That's pretty bad. So we can go for a passive buff, which, I mean, for 5 coins, that's not great. So I'm gonna take this instead. Give a Niknak, bonus crit, or 2 ramp. I'm gonna go with a bonus. I'm going to, again, put it on this guy. I'm praying that he is our future, and it's just a matter of us getting to it, okay? Now, we rolled doubles, which gives us some coins. That's very nice. We can go to our merchant here and potentially buy something. Start of each battle, freeze a random enemy. Start of each battle, gain 3 spirit. Do I know what spirit does? Nope. But it feels like it's probably something I want. So let's do it. That's a damn good deal. It sure is, man. It sure is. So here's our Ankh, by the way. Fully resurrects me from death 1 time. We also have our collection up here. So these are our current Niknaks. This is our end of turn button that we can press. We can actually get 3 of them and choose which one we want each time. But let's fight. I mean, they're going to have more HP right now, man. I think that we probably do not want to fight big guys. I'm actually terrified of all of these. I'm going to fight an easy. I don't think our deck is good enough yet. On the bright side, you are kind of nasty with it right now because you have less juice in you. You would hit for 19, but you gain 21 every time, which is like pretty sick. It's pretty sick. We hit you for a lot here, to be honest with you. You've got Raspberry, so after your turn, give all Niknaks in my hand -3 attack. It's gonna suck, but that's okay. But now this guy's hitting for 46, and that goes pretty crazy, man. That goes pretty crazy. Our entire strategy does rely on drawing this guy at the start of the first turn. But if we can do that, he hits like a freaking horse. So I do like that. I do like that. Now, infusions are really good, but they're expensive. I think we could go for having another Niknak. So here's a little mushroom. Give all Niknaks in my hand +2 ramp. Add value to attack at the end of each turn. Okay. What about you? Give all your Niknaks in hand +1 crit after this is drawn. That could be disgusting, to be honest with you. Because we're going to be holding on to our big guy. So you being +1 crit, you would apply crit to the big guy, which is interesting. After each battle, infuse this with a +4 attack. But your Ascension is after each battle, infuse a random Niknak with +4 attack. I could start to continue to buff one of my units over and over, which in turn makes them better. You're a really good Ascension, right? Yeah. I think that we take you now, and then we try to fight more fights, right? So we go a little slower to make things better. We do not want to increase cost on anybody, man. Well, it's too expensive as it is. -10 attack, +5 ramp, -5 attack, +1 crit. You know what? We can afford to do this. You're currently doing -1 attack twice, which I don't really know how that works, but I respect it. We want to fight. We want to do smaller fights. This guy's beautiful. Then I ramp you. You're gaining 21 attack per turn. That's the dream, to be honest with you. And then we just keep on buffing. We keep on buffing, jimmying it up. We're jimmying it up. Keep it going. You're hitting for 10 every turn, so 5 times and we're dead. But you're currently hitting for 82, which is crazy. We want to ascend the tomato. After each battle, you're going to infuse a random Niknak with +4 attack. After each battle, infuse this with +4 attack. That's also really good for what it's worth. but he has to be in hand. I guess he stays. I thought that when we ascended, it got rid of him from our hand, but maybe not. But you're up to 142. I might as well just play you. We're seeing this work, okay? We're seeing this work. Gain an additional ascend per fight. That's really good, man. That's really good. Increase spirit gain by 1. I don't really know what spirits are still. Increase hand capacity. This is actually the most important for us because we need to draw our big guy or else we get completely screwed over. So mercenary for hire, bringing in new Niknaks. When this attacks, infuse this with +1 attack. I don't think you're good enough. After this is drawn, give all Niknaks in your hand +1 crit. We wanted you earlier, and I still want you now, okay? I think it's good, and then I think you keep on fighting, man. I think that we can afford to do a regular now. We drew our lad. That's great. And then we get this show on the road. We're also drawing... We have a lot of extra good stuff at the beginning. We have extra mana at the beginning. After this is drawn, give all other Niknaks in your hand +1 crit. After this is drawn, you didn't really do that, but I'm assuming that it's going to do that when I play you. Just kidding, it didn't. I'm ascending Mr. Tomato. I'm hitting you for 26. And then I'm ending my turn. You were hitting me for 10, but brother, the ramp is already happening. Look at the 96 on this sucker. You're going to gain even more soon, and Mr. Tomato's getting buffed. I don't have enough spirit. Okay. That's fine. 177. You're toast. Good night, Prince. Okay. That's good. Now with 12 money, I'll choose an infusion. Give a Niknak +3 bonus, and give a dog a bone. Oh, I can't do it to my big guy, though. But I might as well do it to you, right? Because you're able to now give a lot more bonus. That seems lovely to me. That seems lovely. Let's roll. Doubles. We love a doubles. And then we'll come here. Way too expensive. Okay. I cannot afford you. I'm sorry. Start of your turn. After your turn starts 2 times, summon an evil eye. Okay, you're terrifying. Let's not do you. Let's just fight you. You only hit for 8, but there's 2 of you, which is a little scary. We ascend the tomato. After this is drawn, give all other Niknaks in your hand +1 crit. Ah, so it gave the crit, but it doesn't apply. It just applies it straight to the... Okay, that makes a lot more sense, man. That makes a lot more sense. I'm chill with that. I need to get my guy in, which is not going to happen now that I think about it. I think we're cooked, actually, because we didn't draw you, man. So I'm never going to have the ability to make you happen. So I have to now kill you other ways. Is that accurate? I think that might be accurate. Because I don't have 6 mana. I can never play you. So can I ascend you? Yeah, I can't ascend you because you're brittle, man. Okay, frick. We got issues. We got issues. Let's buff this guy. I'm out of ascensions, man. I'm out of ascensions. We got problems. We got problems. I'm going to die. Okay, I'm going to die. We're gonna play you. We need to draw that tiny lad back. We're dead. We're gonna die. So the Ankh is gonna bring us back. We put all of our faith in this man, and the reality is that it is not the correct decision, especially if you can't frickin' draw him. It's a big problem when we can't draw him. So I die, I come back to life because of the Ankh. Ankh has been depleted. I feel like you probably don't want to have the Ankh die immediately in this game. Let's select a new spell. Give a random knickknack plus 10 attack. Discard your hand and draw that many. Take 10 damage. Infuse the rightmost knickknack with crit. Infuse a random knickknack with 1 bonus. Take 6 damage. Bro, I have to try that because the bonus is nuts. Thank you for my doubles. I guess we'll see what we got here. Just kidding. Can't. No. I need more juice, man. I need more juice. Let's increase your max health. I mean, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'll gain health. I'll gain health. And then we'll go. I have to fight easy people. I can't kill bigger lads right now. This is good. I mean, that's a lovely start. We ascend Mr. Tomato at all times. Because we're making our future brighter. So bright you gotta wear shades. I mean, he's already doing great, man. I'd love to play this guy, but we simply can't afford to. Do I think I'm going to kill all of them? Is it worth it for me to take 6 damage to infuse somebody permanently? We infused this guy? Oh, that's great, actually. Give all other knickknacks in your hand plus 2 crit. That's freaking permanent now. And then I could do 150 to you. Let's try again. Okay. I mean, we really don't care about Donut receiving it. Yeah, we like really don't care about Donut receiving it. I think you just want to try to hit this guy now. Although, I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit afraid right now. We got 2 more possible attacks that we can have happen to us. I mean, obviously, like, playing this guy and then having you give plus 2 crit. If I can blast through... Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right? That seemed good to me. And then I end turn. And then I hit you for 24. Okay. It's a little spicy. It's a little... Everything can happen very quickly. Let's select a new knickknack. I mean, it's just like... I mean, more of you, but you're so terrible. You're a cost of 6, man. I can't do it. Ascending you, interesting. Okay. After 3 attacks, all knickknacks in my hand gain growth, but I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe it's this guy. When you attack, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I feel like ascending you is actually a really solid play. But let's see what happens. What is this tile? Select from 3 spells? No, let's just do this. I don't have any money, man. I don't have any money, and I'm losing my mind right now. We need money, but I also can't afford to do money. It's a boss. I'm gonna die, man. I'm gonna die. After this takes damage 2 times, it gains an attack. I have to play on easy. I have to play on easy. I didn't draw my big guy, man. No. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. When this attacks, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Okay, we're going to give 5 bonus to you. When you attack, you deal 10 damage to all enemies. Guess what? Get ascended. Now, every time I attack, I do 10 damage to all enemies. Yeah. That's good. That's really good. Is it worth it to play Big Tomato? I can't ascend you because I'm out of ascensions. After each battle, infuse it with +4 attack if it's in hand. It's currently doing 28 bleed. Let's take a look at bleed. All attacks deal 1 additional damage for each point of bleed, halved at the end of turn. So you'll go down to 14. We don't want to play you yet, okay? You're gonna make me cry, brother. You're gonna make me cry. The fact that you're also like... You're just like taunting me because now you take up space in my hand too. It's atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. Now, Tomato to put 102 bleed on you. You're doing 100 and we're doing 480 damage with some of these. This guy's doing 345 damage because of the bleed right now. Wait a minute. Big Tomato kind of popped off. Dude, the bleed is nuts. The bleed is absolutely insane. Wait a minute. wait, hold on. Hold on. Gain an additional ascend, for sure. Give a Niknak +2 bonus, get a curse. Give a Niknak +15 attack, get a curse. Can I take a look at my Niknaks, man? Your bleed is crazy, my guy. Your bleed is crazy. I think that I give you more attack to give you more bleed, and then Mr. Tomato, we're ramping you. Give all Niknaks in your hand -10% attack, destroy after 2 battles. It's not great, okay? It's not great. I will go here. Give a Niknak +6 attack. I mean, gaining 4 health is really, like, better because I can do permanent stuff instead. Don't try to do much here, okay? I'm gonna fight a dude for 1,000 health, though. I mean, this is probably a mistake, but I'm all in on it. With 62 health, my idea here is that we're able to play this more often to infuse a Niknak with bonus permanently, right? I'm gonna actually play you, and then I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm ascending your ass. I'm happy to bring you back in the future, but I'm ascending your ass for now. And then we're playing this, and then I'm playing a donut. And then you did great bringing in this stuff. I'm going to infuse a bonus. It's fine on you. I mean, I think that there's a future in which you come back into play, but it's fine. You apply bonus to you. You're now doing 11 damage to all enemies every time I play an enemy. Ooh, but do I want to? I could just play you right now. Nah, I'm gonna ascend you. We need lower cost things, man. Like that's a big issue for me. I'm gonna infuse you again. That's not who I wanted to be infused. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I appreciate you being here, but it's not the ticket to my success. We're cooked. Well, I mean, I think we're dead, to be honest with you. If only I could play this guy. You have to play Large Tomato. Or do you? Or do you? Maybe you play... We gotta cycle back the small lad. We're dead. we're so dead. We're so dead, man. We're so freaking dead. It's just not good enough. The 132, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But I will bite the dust and die here. We learned, okay, we go again. I seriously just run the same build, okay? I'm terrified of all of you. Just keep... I would love to have a cheaper lad. I mean, maybe it's this guy, just to have a 1 cost. When this attacks 2 times, haste the leftmost Niknak. See, if we had you, let's bring you in, okay? And then I'm gonna try Stony Boy again. Because now I have a way to change that, right? 10 damage, infuse the rightmost Niknak with a crit. It's actually, like, it's insane if we can make it happen. There's so many, like, big brain plays that we can do. Give me a grow. Losing 3 health permanently is absolutely terrible. You gaining grow is actually, like, irrelevant. You're doing 1 damage. Put it on you instead. It's kind of irrelevant, I think, as a whole. And then wine ultimate enemies have plus 20% max health, but it goes away after a battle. Roll me once just to get a little bit more juice flow in here. Orange, increase the number of times this can attack by 1. Nah, bring me in Amethyst. I really like Amethyst. I think he's cool. You got 50 health. Give all Niknaks in your hand -3 attack after turn. I mean, you're, like, really hard. 15 health, so you can hit me. I get 4 turns to do 50 damage to you. Can I do that? I don't think so. I really don't think I can. You're going to keep gaining attack. I think we want to ascend you so that as we... I mean, 2 bonus to you... It's probably intelligent, to be honest with you. Oh, what the frick, man. Okay. I forgot that my only way of ending my turn, I'm killing myself. When you word it like that, not necessarily the creme de la creme. But I'm going to tell you, it could be a lot worse. Because I'm basically permanently making this guy insane. So, yeah. That's permanent, by the way. It's permanent. Now, choose an infusion. Give a Niknak plus 10 attack and give a dog a bone. Yeah, I mean, we'll do that. I kind of love the idea of making Mr. Talk actually able to hit people. So him hitting for 11 makes him immediately, like, much, much better. And then we'll roll. Why do I feel like this run is already better and we've, like, done nothing on it? Haste all Niknaks in hand for 1. This is what we needed on the last run more than anything on planet Earth, and we never got it. Okay, infuse the leftmost Niknak with 1 attack. Slowly, surely. Yeah. 3 bonus to leftmost Niknak. I mean, dude, we're actually just... We're in it, right? I think that I'll go for Big Boy. A random curse. Give all Niknaks in hand minus 30% attack. Don't worry about it, because this guy's already at 21. You're going to haste the leftmost Niknak when I attack with you twice. You're going to ascend. And then we just pop some donutty lads. We are going to... I mean, we did fight like a hard guy. But there is a part of me that's like... You might as well infuse you. I think that we can make it happen, man. I think that he buffs enough that we can make it happen. And in this case, we might as well just let him scale. So you're going to buff leftmost Niknak. Beautiful. So that now happened. We can't ascend you, actually. But I can... If I take 10, you're going to take 10. I would have to do the 103 to you on this turn. That's not going to happen. I'm going to give 3 bonus to leftmost lad. Let you scale. You're now 104, and then I can kill you. And I have to kill you. Okay. You can see my approach, hopefully. I think it's good. I do. I think it's good. Give a Niknak a reduced cost. Can't afford it. Give a Niknak a reduced cost, but I get a curse. I mean, I would love to make everything a lot cheaper. I think that just making you cheaper is completely okay. Start of your turn, take 2 damage. It's actually terrible. I know that a lot of you are like, Tyler, this is 2 damage, who cares? But that 2 damage actually means like a lot. Because it lines it up where you take like 10 per turn, right? Start a battle, haste all Niknaks in hand for 1. It is good. It is good. I think it's actually like really good, and I'm going to take it. 150. No. You gotta go regular. You gotta go regular. I'm like running the math in my head, man. I'm running the math in my head. You gotta do it like this. So ascend you. I love the idea of you gaining bonus. And then I pop ya. Talk, please. Beautiful. Okay. Now for the question mark. This is technically the boss right now. So I feel like that I should not be testing my luck, but I'm going to test my luck and infuse you again. You're up to 5 crit now. I mean, you're hitting for 110, man. So if I hit you for 10, I take 10, you'll hit me for 12. and then I kill you. I take 2 damage every turn because of this. Thank God, man. Thank God. But now you're ramped to the gills. The damage. The damage. Gain an additional ascend is interesting. I am not sure I care. Increasing hand size is just so valuable, especially when I have the gain less thingy at start of battle. Yeah, the cost goes down, right? I think we skip for now. I don't need to increase my relics. I only have freaking 1, man. So it's fine. I will roll around a little to get through a little faster. Give a Niknak 10 attack for 4 gold. That's fine. I'll do it. I mean, this goes from 24 damage to a lot of damage. This goes from like 14 or 24 to 60 damage, and it's more than that, man. I actually think it's an insane amount. You're hitting for 18, but you only have 84 health. I can maybe kill one of you on turn 1 if I draw correctly. Yeah, I mean, let's try it. You did not draw the guy I needed you to draw, which is a little bit unfortunate. We ascend you. You just didn't draw any of the people I needed you to draw, which is unfortunate. Now you're 84. I can't afford you, unfortunately. There's also really no reason for me to bonus you, because you're already the strongest lad that you can be. So this is going to hurt like a lot. We're going to bonus you. I take a lot of damage. I'm actually gonna die. That's so annoying. When this attacks, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Okay, play you. And then play you. Is there any way that I kill you? The answer to that is certainly no. So I die. It uses my Ankh. I kind of want to die on my own terms, which will be adding a crit to you. That kills me. I mean, in all honesty, that's not a terrible scenario. I use my Ankh to kill myself. Maybe we look for another Niknak. When this attacks, give a random Niknak +1 crit. You're made of glass. Destroyed on attack and ascension. I mean, you just like don't seem good enough. You cost 5, man? Tomato we know is nasty, but I mean, the idea, I guess, here is that you ascend Niknak on the first turn. That you get them, and it's just like a small benefit for you. But it seems bad to me, man. It seems bad to me. Hitting for 13? Nah, let's just fight a regular here. I don't think that fighting a hard every time is a good idea. You're at 120 to start, man. Holy crap. So we're ascending you. Let's take the time to just do some basic buffing of this guy. Because this is a scenario where the more we pop you, the better you're going to get. And then we're just going to continue to infuse you, make you better and better and better. 245 now. Buff ya. Buff ya. Gonna make you cheaper. Going to make you stronger. And then 408. Yeah. It's a lot of damage. It's good. I love the strategy. I love the strategy. It's just whether or not it's like directly good enough. I don't know. Let's take a look at Niknaks again. Because our top hat... Oh, the top hat stays in the deck. I thought that it was a permanent when you brittle. It's just that it removes it from the deck, man. Okay. I mean, that's not horrible still. After an attack, deal 1 damage to a random enemy 2 times. After anyone takes damage, give a random Niknak +1 attack. After a friendly attacks 2 times, give the hero thorn. I mean, I just don't care about these. I know that that sounds bad, but I really don't. Let's go. Nothing. I never have money when I go through there, man. That's tough. Okay, let's fight. 180 on a duo. 180 is nothing, though, because you're doing 160 right out the rip. And we might as well ascend you. After 2 attacks, you give a random Niknak a crit. Another Ascension would be cool because I still like the idea of ascending this guy. But the 160 now makes that very nice. We can add an Infuse to you for more bonus. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you, there's some weird, like, GUI glitches in here. Because it definitely gave... Like, why is it highlighting both of them, right? So something I don't understand at all, but that's okay. It is just a play test. I mean, we're bound to find some bugs here and there. Okay. It's like I would love to crit. Yeah, I mean you gained the crit permanently. Okay. I hit ya. There's our big boy. On 10 and 8, we still make that happen, so that's good. In that case, let's hit you with this. Hit you with this. And then put you here, infuse you with crit. You hit me for 8. I hit you for 234. Keep it going. Keep it going. Choose an infusion. Wow. A lot here, for sure. Give a Niknak +2 bonus, increase cost. Give a Niknak reduce cost, get a curse. Give a Niknak a bonus. I think we can give a Niknak a bonus just fine, man. I think that that's fine. Honestly, I think that this is fine, to be honest. Talk. Let's haste leftmost by 2 on yours. It takes a little bit for that to work, but I still like it. Thanks for the double. I do think that Vaz is still okay. You apply poison. Another talk. It is interesting. But I mean, giving more crit is also interesting. So we're going to try to run that. 700 health. I think 700 health is not that bad, man. I think it's not that bad. So in terms of Ascension, it has to be Top Hat who ascends. Yeah, I think it has to be Top Hat who ascends. Let's just run this as we normally would. Top Hat ascends, gets him out of the deck. You drew when I didn't want you to draw, but that's okay. I think we want to actually play you. We're here for a long time and a good time. You're going to hit for a lot, but I'm going to continue to stack your crit. 140 is obviously great. 200 is even better. We can keep this system flowing. You want to draw your crit lad? You didn't do it. Can I afford this? I think I can, to be honest with you. But we gotta start hitting you, like, now. So do this. That brings you down on cost for sure. Your crit has gone up. Let's play you. And then you really want to... We want to draw that guy fast. I think I'm dead, man. I think I am yet again dead. Because I'm not going to be able to draw him fast enough. Yeah. Frick. Frick. I am sad. I am sad. Yeah, we didn't draw him at all, man. Where is he? Where is he? I'm dead. Okay. Dude, I mean, what an interesting game, though. I really, really genuinely enjoyed this one. I think that they've got something here for sure. Oh, sorry, I just full quit the game. Thought that would take me back to the main menu. There's something here because it's the idea of the like broken build big number kind of game, but combined with deck builder, and you just don't see that very often. I think there's a lot of ways to like go insane in this game. Obviously, I tried to make big block work. I think that we made it work pretty well, but it's just a little not consistent, right? It's not consistent, that build. But I love the idea. I think this one's really fascinating. You all should check it out. Link in the description down below. Niknaks, fun one. One of my favorites I've done during Olexa Look February, to be honest with you. Thanks for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.